Hi, welcome to Hot Baked Italian. My name is Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me today. With the cold air kind of setting in across the country, it's always nice to have a hot bowl of soup. So today I am going to be making a chicken tortellini soup along with a small cheesy biscuit that's delicious just to pop in your mouth. So please continue watching and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to start off today with this little cheese biscuit. They're a small little biscuit, very tasty, easy to pop in your mouth, freeze great because you make about a couple dozen of them. So if you don't eat them all, they're easy to freeze and warm up for to enjoy at a later time. So let's get started here. We're going to start with 2 cups of flour. And you can use the self-rising flour. Now, if you don't have self-rising flour, you can use 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I have done, just 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And then you will also need to add in a teaspoon of salt and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. All right, so we'll just put that in. Now, you would not add those in if you have the self-rise. You'll only do that for the all-purpose flour. And in that, you are going to add 2 cups of sharp shredded cheese, cheddar cheese. We're going to do 1 cup of sour cream. And this does work better if you just use a regular sour cream and not a like a low fat sour cream. It kind of changes the consistency of the dough. All right, and then you want to do 1 cup of melted butter. All right, get all that in there. All right, and we just mix this in together, and this is it. These are all the ingredients that you need for these cheesy biscuits. Now, at the start of this, I did preheat my oven to 425. And that is just about ready. And as a reminder, the recipes are always below in the bottom. In the description, you'll find the recipes to everything I'm cooking today. Okay, that quick and easy. And then you can just use a small muffin pan. Okay, we don't want to use the big ones, but the small ones. They're bite-sized, pop in your mouth. Oh, there's my oven. All right, so cut this out. Got my spoon. I'm gonna drop these about a teaspoonful into these pans. So just all right, so my pan is full. Okay, just about a teaspoon in each of these little cups. As you can see, I have a lot left over. I would be able to do a whole nother pan probably when these come out. So I'm gonna get these into the oven. They will cook 10 minutes or until golden brown. So let's get these in. Okay, so again, my oven was preheated for 425 and it's in the oven for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put this aside and I'm going to now start on the chicken tortellini soup. So that's me back here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my pan and I am just using the broth that comes in the box here. All right, these are 4 cups each. So we're gonna have a total of 8 cups. I've already poured 1 in and I'll get the second one in here. I'm kind of doing that at the same time. I'm gonna get this turned on. Okay, let me get that hot and get that to a boil and then we will put in our tortellini. All right, so my broth is at a full boil and now I'm gonna put in tortellini. This is the fresh tortellini that I buy. This happens to be the Buitoni. I bought it in the cooler section. You can buy it at Trader Joe's, Sprouts, there's, it's anywhere you have to get this at the grocery store. All right, so I'm doing 4 cups of tortellini in here. And I need to let this cook about 5 minutes, just so the tortellini starts to get soft. And then while this is going to be cooking for 5 minutes, my muffins are going to be about ready to come out of the oven. Let's take a peek at those and see how they're doing. All right, yeah, probably maybe another minute or two to get them golden brown. I'm gonna get it a little more brown. All right, oh yeah, those look great. Those look golden brown. Okay, so for this oven, these then were actually in there for about 12 minutes. And we're just gonna give those a few minutes to cool off. And perfect, because then while they're cooling off, I want to get the rest of my ingredients in my soup. So my tortellini has been cooking about 5 minutes. I'm going to add in 4 cups of shredded chicken. Now you can do this easy and go buy a roasted chicken, rotisserie chicken already cooked in the grocery store and just pull the meat off of it. You can just cook up a couple chicken breasts, boil them in some water for about a half hour, and shred them. Maybe you're having dinner, having chicken for dinner earlier in the week, and you can cook an extra couple chicken breasts and have them ready to go when you want the soup. You can always shred the chicken, and if you don't get to it right away, you can just put it into a freezer so that it's all ready, shredded and ready to go with the soup, because it makes it very quick. And then with that, we need some fresh spinach. I'll put about 3 cups or so. Maybe closer to 4 cups. It kind of goes down. Get that in there. All right. And then we're just going to let this kind of simmer here for about 3 minutes, and then it'll be done. All right, so my tortellini soup simmered another 3-4 minutes when I put the spinach and chicken in. And then while that was happening, I actually did my other pan of the cheese biscuits and got those in the oven. So those are in the oven, finishing up my last pan. Hey, ruined my display there.
Come on.
Anyways, and then with the soup, took some scallions and I sliced scallions thin and then sprinkled them across the top. You can see them here a little bit, and then sprinkled on some Parmesan cheese to serve it. So I took some scallions and sliced them thin all the way up into the green, sprinkled them across the top of the soup, and then took about a teaspoon of Parmesan cheese and just sprinkled that across the top. And now you are ready for a delicious meal. As a reminder, I did say that these are great frozen, and I will leave the instructions below on how to reheat these and once you freeze them, and what's the best way to get those reheated to enjoy them. All right, and this looks very hot. But what a great meal to come home to really quick on a cold night. Lots of chicken, tortellini, and spinach. And if you are a spinach lover, you can always add more spinach in than I usually do, because I do enjoy the spinach. So let's see, it's very hot here. Real simple, clean flavor. Broth, the chicken, and the tortellini. Delicious flavor. And what a great little extra to go with it are these cheese biscuits. Perfect. Thank you so much. I do hope you enjoy this and give it a try. Please subscribe, and this way you'll know when I make a new recipe, and hope you enjoy it. Please share this with someone that you like. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Nelle belle tue balle al riposo, Narcisetto arancino d'amor, delle belle